Wow. Boy, did Taylor Swift stir things up in Hollywood, actually, for a lot of people because of what she said about the American Music Awards and the accusation she called out Scooter Braun.
She launched on Scooter Braun.
The head of Big Machine Records, her old label, and said that they were stopping her from performing a medley of her hits at the American Music Awards next weekend.
Specifically, her older hits, like Shake It Off, from the first 5 albums, which are owned by Big Machine, the record label that first signed her, and the record label that owns those masters. She has been, in a war with them, which kind of, leveled off, but it has been reignited now by Taylor. She really went after them, bore in, saying not only can she not perform at the AMAs, perform those songs at the AMAs, but they are blocking her from using those songs for a Netflix special that she's got, a documentary.
All right. So let's deal with the American Music Awards first.
So we know a thing or two about this because we cover these things all the time over the last 14 years.
And it struck us as kind of weird that Taylor felt that she was told, as she put it, that she was told she could not perform those songs at the American Music Awards. That's strange because it's a live award show.
And in live award shows, live performances, singers can not only sing any of their songs, they can sing any song.
Right.
And, as long as they pay whatever the royalties are when they need to, they can sing anything they want in a live performance, and the AMAs are a live performance. So what is the conflict here is what we're trying to figure out.
So we called people at Big Machine, and we were told by one executive there, we're right. He goes, we can't stop her, even if we wanted to. And they said they don't. They said they don't have any issue with her performing at the American Music Awards.
Yet, in the statement that they released earlier, they never said that.
Right.
They, for some reason,
Big Machine never
said
the live portion of that.
But they never said, we've never had a problem with that. Well, we pushed it, and they're on the record with us saying, yeah, we know not only can we not stop, we can't stop her.
Yeah.
That she can do whatever she wants, she can perform it. And so they were like totally down with it.
Right.
So
and they said they were confused that Taylor would suggest that they could stop her because they know that Taylor knows the music business. So we called people in Taylor's camp, and they said that it was their understanding that Big Machine did have an issue with them performing live because of some other performances that she'd done.
And Taylor said that too.
Yeah.
So the question then is, what is the beef over the AMAs if she's allowed to do it?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
It makes you wonder if maybe this is something to kind of stir the pot a little bit, remind people, bring this to the forefront that this still is a big issue for Taylor and Scooter, and it's an issue she's continuing to fight. Bottom line, Big Machine does own the property rights to this now, so they aren't doing anything illegal when they say, look, you can't use it in a Netflix special or anything like that. But it kind of goes deeper to that, and it's, okay, is this right or not? This is music she wrote, and that's where a lot of fans, I think, are upset.
But the fans don't understand the business, because the way the business works is
it's always worked that way. And maybe it does need to change, and maybe it will, but
it's not going to change. And I'll tell you why it's not going to change. It's not going to change because record companies sign a lot of people, and almost none of them are successful. And what they have to do is they have to invest money in each of these people. So what they say is, look, we lose in 98% of the cases. So when we win, we're going to own your masters. Now, if you want that deal, because we've got to make money, and we lose so much with 98% that we got to make it back with the people who hit. So we're going to own the masters.
So if you sign on, what you're going to get from us is
the way the record
promotion.
Which is, by the way, the way the record industry has worked forever.
We're going to promote you. We're going to get you on radio. We're going to get you out for performances.
And not just the record industry, but by the way, American Idol works that way. Yeah. American Idol works that way, where people sign on.
But it's not just about the business model here, right? Because this isn't the first time that Taylor and Scooter Braun and Big Machine have skirmished publicly. This all goes back to her June 30th Tumblr post, where she accused Scooter of having a history of bullying her and going after her, and she also alleged...
What does that have to do with the price of beans?
Because what it has to do with is that them denying her the right to use her music in the Netflix documentary is relevant and why her fans are so upset about it.
Right, but
So-
the fans,
so the
hold on,
documentary-
the fans are upset because they just think Taylor should own it. What they don't understand
No,
is
but
that
she's-
Taylor-
no, but wait.
Hold on. What they don't understand is Taylor signed a contract, and that Taylor didn't have
But
to
she
go with
didn't.
Big
She
Machine.
wasn't. But Harvey, she was not given a chance to buy back those masters in good faith. The only way she was let me finish on this, because the only way she was going to be given a chance to buy those back was if she re-signed with Big Machine, which isn't a fair situation. And you can
Nope.
say that's a fair business deal, but it's
that's-
not. But they acted. But Big Machine and Scooter Braun acted like she always had
but
the
it's not
right to
true.
buy them back. No, it is.
No, it's not true.
Yes,
Because
it is.
Big Machine is saying, look, our problem right now is she owes us more than $7 million.
But
Now-
you're
now-
not.
now-
No.
now
You
on
just said
Taylor's
what
side-
I
on
know. But
Taylor's
Harvey,
side, she says
hold
that.
on.
Yeah.
On Big Machine side, they're saying, look, we want to negotiate with her. We literally said, we will sit down with you and let's compromise and let's figure this out.
Taylor
And
said they owe her $7 million.
I get that. Big Machine is saying that
Let's
she
negotiate.
owes us. And we want to sit down with her, and we want to work this thing out. This is what they say.
Right.
Who knows what the truth is in all of this?
Right.
But they're
and
saying,
they're saying that Taylor refuses to come to the
just
table.
says
Taylor says
absolutely
the
not.
exact
Won't even
opposite.
negotiate.
Right.
Taylor
No.
says the exact opposite, and she also said that she tried to sit down and work this through with Big Machine, and it was only once they reached an impasse
Well, see,
that
now-
she went public. So I'm just saying, it's like there's.
But see, they both can't be right, Sean. Both are
Exactly.
saying we want them to come. We want her to come to the table. We want them to come to the table.
So then the question,
and nobody's coming to the table.
But then now the
So who's
question.
not
And so
coming to the
why
table?
does
So
it
the
seem
one thing we know is not true is when Taylor Swift says, I'm not allowed to perform my early songs at the AMAs
She can
because
perform
Well,
she
that
is-
might be
anything
the
she
case,
wants
but
live.
I don't understand why we seem to be taking like Big
No, the only
Machine
thing I'm
side.
saying,
on it.
no, Sean.
the-
Only I'm saying, hold on. The only thing I'm saying is, why did you throw the AMA live performance in with
Into
all
the
the other
Netflix
things?
thing, right.
Those things are different. Yes, the Netflix is an issue that has to be worked out. But you can perform your songs, Taylor, live at the AMAs. You know that.
Well, by the way, and it goes to look. I don't know what the reality of this is, but it does go to credibility because why did Taylor raise the AMA issue if she's allowed to do it? So
Right.
if she raised that, it raises an issue of credibility because we don't know really who's telling the truth here, except the one thing we do know is that when she says she can't perform at the AMAs, that's just not true.
Right.
That's just not true.
Hi, this is Sonia from San Jose, California. I think this could be just a big publicity stunt. And now everyone is clearly saying this Taylor Swift can perform. So I'm just glad that she can and we'll be able to see her. And this could be just to get more headcount to watch the AMAs.
I don't think she's in cahoots with Big Machine.